It's become the recurring nightmare, the end of humanity, ushered in not by pandemic, nuclear war or climate change, but by the machines. Or to be more precise, generative AI, of which large language models like ChatGPT are early examples. What's freaking people out is that the warning comes from the scientists, engineers and CEOs who are creating AI themselves. Their 22-word warning, devastatingly clear. Mitigating the risk of extinction from AI should be a global priority alongside other societal-scale risks such as pandemics and nuclear war. Among its signatories, representatives from Google, ChatGPT's OpenAI, and AI safety and research company Anthropic.
In the 21st century, a weapon will be invented like no other.
But is a Terminator-style event really worth thinking about?
I don't think it's a silly thing to worry about. We are possibly within a few years of making something that is cleverer than we are in some sense, better than we are at solving problems. We will give it some goals. It will optimize for those goals. It will try and achieve those goals. And if we're not really careful, those goals will not necessarily be compatible with humans remaining alive. So that's the concern.
The latest warning follows an urgent call by tech leaders last month, including Elon Musk, which called for a pause on AI development. Some critics say those responsible for developing the technology are giving mixed signals.
On the one hand, they seem to want to terrify everyone and ask for regulation. But on the other hand, they're still seeking investment and accepting it, to the tune of billions and billions, by the way, and they want to roll it out. They're playing a very dangerous game there in terms of public trust and credibility. They want to be credible in terms of warning of risks. Then we need to see what it is. Where are their red lines? What will they build? What will they not build? And how is that going to work in terms of self-regulation? And then what, if anything, needs to be happening from lawmakers and regulators?
G7 nations have announced plans to meet next week to consider issues exposed by generative AI. And the Prime Minister, Rishi Sunak, says the government is looking at the issue carefully and wants Britain to take a leading role on protections.
I'm hoping that we can bring people together and lead the world in safely regulating AI to make sure that we can capture the benefits of it whilst protecting people from some of the worrying things that we're all now reading about.
With AI developing faster than even the experts imagined, calls for those safeguards to be implemented are growing louder. And when AI is already writing science fiction itself, have humans lost the capacity to imagine the worst?